And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Mets taking on the Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Juan Samuel. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, look at the numbers. They haven't been great at all. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Aparicio. On a strike, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out to the left center for a line drive base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Spencer Horwitz. And the righty deals. Runner on the move. Throws to first in time. 1 out the top of the first. Take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Eugenio Suarez.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I want at the plate with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Man at second. Swings through
that. Well, got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. We don't want to throw that one again.
At the belt and fires. In the air, out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. 2 away. And now it's Elias Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at... Oh, he blows it.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Adam Macko. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first. And here is number 2. On the ground to third. A sliding stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Alexis Cruz. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Job.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Signs the next to hit. Gonna count 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. And another ball. And that skips into dirt. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Luis Ariz stands in. Now one miss. And he gets the inside corner for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Mighty Johnson the Sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job out there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways no-true players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And now 2-2. Slider misses outside. Sets him down looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
That'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one in triple digits. No score here in the second. And delivers outside. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jerry Kelnick. And the pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Out to short, Cintrone. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Number 99.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball, and the power drive. Fans Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Candyman Maldonado. And it's even up. One out, base is empty. And there's a ball. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner out at first with one gone. And now the center fielder. And another ball.
1 strike.
Two and one now. Fought off foul. And now the lefty. That's towards center. Under this one. And there's 2 down. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Alex Cintrone. That one ripped. Lays out, and squeeze it. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Couldn't have timed it off any better than that. The guy was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Benny Cruz. The 1-1. And that's outside. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Maldonado at third. Cintrone at second with 2 gone. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one's got a chance. Homer number 25 on the year. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. It's so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Cruz. Very high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And that's the 3rd out. And the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top half of the third inning, Avisail Garcia up to the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That full-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one misses. The count now 2-2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Centurio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the play. As we go to the last of the third. And now, number 2. The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and he breaks his back. And they tag him out.
Now back. The right field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alexis Cruz. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's outside, and it's 2-2. And he deals. The other way. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Christian.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Christian Signs. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
And that's in the dirt. Foul off again. And it remains 3-2. And he walked him.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
That's a good question. I think Even if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Kicks and deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
The pitch. Hard hit, right side. He handles it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the right fielder.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is outside. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Pitch to him right there anyhow.
Number 35.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be LBSDA. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And swinging on the curveball. 2 gone now.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake in, I'd say, in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now Luis Arias. Man on second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Headed down the line on the move. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one to first, Maldonado. And the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And midway in the 4th, the Braves have the advantage, 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Candyman Maldonado. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Here's the center fielder. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Cintrone digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A little bit low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Benny Cruz hitting on deck circle. Hawaii to kick the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line and into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And here it comes. That one ripped, but foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Ripped into left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
1 down at the plate. Avisail Garcia moved to first. Back in there standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
He's got it. And there's 2 away.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And here is Jackson Chourio. Kelnick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Samuel throws over. Kelnick dives back in safely. Two outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Let's get the ball by the pitcher. There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So digging in, Luis Aparicio. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. It's triple digits.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
They get the force, and that will end the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. Puerto Rico with the lead 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Cruz. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman. This one pops straight up near the plate. Drifts towards it. 1 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Alexis Cruz.
So up next, Alexis Cruz. The pitch. That one a little bit high. 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Ruiz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Serpa, the power lefty, up as well. The pitch. There's a swing and it's high. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Second and third, 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Christian Saenz. Here's a 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's 4-0.
Everything came together for him. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Adam Macko won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher on now, Jose Ruiz.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The left fielder. Two on, 1 out. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And here's the first baseman, Candyman Maldonado. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a curve misses outside. Chris, you look at it, These are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Smoked on the ground to second. Arise on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of getting it away.
Now it's the right fielder.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it's out of here. His 24th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's the catcher, LBSDA. The pitch. A 1-2. Righty to the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Julio Navarro appears to be getting loose. Rivera also getting ready. Next pitch is outside. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Digging in, Luis Arias. His righty-lefty splits there. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. To second, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second.
Out.
And that's 2. Before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 98. Righty delivers. Fouls one off. 2-2. kicks and fires. Just outside. And it's 3-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. Inside ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And the batter now, Alex Cintrone. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now back on third base. Teddy.
So digging in, Benny Cruz. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Right-hander kick steals. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Right-handed reliever. And another ball. Got him. And 2 away now. Gabriel Cruz now at the plate. Cruz hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. Good eye in that spot. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Avisail Garcia. The tying run at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Trying to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Juan Samuel done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Julio Navarro gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Now it's the DH, Jackson Chourio. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, the runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tying run at the plate. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. Pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the batter now, Luis Aparicio. That's down and in. Man at second. Fights it off. We'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Not even close there. 3-2 now. Spencer Horwitz in the on-deck circle. Base hit right field. Around third. Myers to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next to hit, Spencer Horwitz. Aparicio on the run. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runner at second, 2 down. Right side, and foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Swanson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Way outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Movement in the bullpen. Angel Serpa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Meza also throwing.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Down the line, on his way over. And there are 2 outs.
Now the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Christian Signs. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kelman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Xavier Cedeno.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1 and 2. Left-hand hitter waits. This one in the air, right field. Cruz gets there. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Roberto Hernandez, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. 2-2 now. And downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That went here a little bit early. You hit it under the ballpark. A little late. Opposite field now.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. That's it out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Next offering is
in for a strike. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two outs. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now there's an opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On a pinch run, Edward Olivares. Man at second here with 2 away. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. So the tying run at second. Left field. He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Mesa.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now
So coming into the game now on defense, Yanni Hernandez. He'll play second. Well, one-run game. Here's the left fielder.
Number 99.
Big swing and a miss.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
And a 3-1 on the way. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now the center fielder. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Alex Cintron. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
and so far he's been pretty electric.
So digging in, Jared Kelman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The 1-2. Strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now it's going to be Avisail Garcia. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their players who come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Jackson Chourio. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 16th homer of the year. It's 4-4.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So up next, Luis Aparicio. Next offering way off the plate. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Four in the ninth. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Angel Serpa.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the third baseman, Benny Cruz.
The third baseman, Benny.
That one down the line. Zips it across. One down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Cruz. All tied up. We're in the last half of inning number 9. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. That's worth the price of admission. And they walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood life right there. Nice swing back, and a nice win for the team. 2 2
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team.